Hey guys, this is Maybenexttime, the project lead of the Frontier. I've been getting a lot of comments and private messages about the mods I use for my visual setup for Fallout New Vegas. So I just made a video for you guys today to show you which mods I would personally recommend, not only for Fallout New Vegas, but also for Fallout the Frontier. As most of you probably already know, New Vegas is a very old game at 5 years old. The engine is even older at 7 years old. So when we play like games that came out recently and we go back to New Vegas looks like complete trash compared to any of the games that came out recently. However, as most of you guys know, we have mods to help us make our game look better, and one of the most powerful mods that anyone can use is an ENB. Now there's a lot of ENBs for anyone to choose from, but one of my favorites is the 47 ENB made by Hitman 47101. One of the reasons why I love 47 ENB so much and why I can even think of switching to any other ENB is because everything in this ENB is based on like realistic lighting and realistic weather. So if I just open up my window and take a peek outside, everything outside should look exactly like how my game looks like right now. I also know that some of you may not like the bright colors and the bright lighting from the 47 ENB, so the Frontier team actually made an ENB that's kind of opposite of 47 ENB. Some of you could probably already tell this is Rudy ENB, one of the most popular ENBs currently on the Nexus, and a lot of people like this ENB because it gives like a gritty, dark feel to the game. It gives a gloomy atmosphere. It gives like a post-apocalyptic feel to the game. But personally, for someone like me, I just prefer a cold, crisp, sharp look to the game over a game that looks dark and gloomy. It's just a personal choice. I still think Rudy ENB is great, but if I had to pick between the two, I would choose 47 ENB all the time. It's hard for me to find the right word to describe 47 ENB, so I'm just going to take a word from my friend's vocabulary, and I'm going to say 47 ENB makes my game really look aesthetic, like beautifully aesthetic. So once I use this ENB, I just can't go back to any other ENB that I used before. As most of you probably already know, ENBs don't do anything to your textures. It just makes the lighting, the ambience, the depth of field look a lot better in your game, and all that matters at the end of the day. Now that we've talked about ENBs, we're going to talk about complementary mods next. These mods make your game look even better with ENBs. So two of the most popular texture mods currently on the Nexus are NMC's Texture Pack and POCO BUENO's Texture Pack. Getting NMC Texture Pack and POCO BUENO Texture Pack provides immediate upgrade to your game. For the NMC Texture Pack, I would personally recommend the Medium Pack for several reasons. One of the biggest reasons for me is that when you see the difference between high quality and ultra high quality textures, it's really hard to tell the difference unless you open up in GIMP or walk up really close to that texture in game. And using the ultra high quality textures actually tax your system a bit more. So if you want to get as many FPS as possible and make your game still look very good, I would recommend using the Medium Pack for NMC. I know there's some of you out there that would argue that NMC Texture Pack and POCO BUENO Texture Pack are not lore friendly. But if you're like me and care more about the aesthetics than over lore, I would recommend NMC Texture Pack and POCO BUENO Texture Pack hands down. And honestly, if you really think about it, having these two texture packs, because they cover a lot of architecture and outside environment textures, and pair that with an ENB, that's all you need to get a really good looking game. You really don't need a lot of other texture mods. And I know, some of you are probably already thinking, there's absolutely no way you're using one ENB and two texture mods to make your game look that good. And to a degree, a small degree that is, that's somewhat true. But truthfully speaking, the rest of the texture mods I believe are just personal preference. Now of course I will list them in the description below, but I don't think you really need them to make your game look good. It really boils down to your ENB choice and those two texture mods. One last thing is that for future reference, since Fallout 4 mods will eventually come out, is that don't necessarily buy into all these 2K texture packs or HD texture packs, because not all of them necessarily are true texture packs, and I'm sure some of you already know about this. So some of these texture packs are just merely sharpened or upscaled textures. They're not necessarily true HD. Alright everyone, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for continually supporting me and the Frontier. We really appreciate it. We read all of your comments, your suggestions, your constructive criticism. All that will only make us and the mod itself much better, so keep it coming. If you guys have any other further questions, don't hesitate to message me on Facebook or send me an email. Thank you again for supporting the Frontier. Make sure you guys stay up to date with our Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.